I like to tell simple stories with complex decisions that characters have to make. Such is life. When you wake up early in the morning, nobody knows what's going to happen today. It's very simple. So I try to emulate that, and I feel I really am inclined to making film that doesn't have a shelf life. You know how you make a trend, then it goes. So I kind of focus more on realism, and also take the films that can make impact, measurable impact, not just, we assume ilikuwa hit, but film that can, be measured in terms of the impact, in terms of change that is bringing. And when I look at my catalog, starting from way back in 2009, I think there is a lot of documentation of the kind of work we've done in the past and the kind of, lives it's changed. And I'm really, really grateful to use art as, a way of amplifying voices of those who cannot, tell their stories. And, film is a unique medium, because once you watch something, it creates a memory, it makes you feel something. And most of my films I focus on, creating empathy, not sympathy. Empathy, because you put yourself in the character's shoes, and then if you're a decision maker, or you're somebody who's supposed to do something, you'll do something. It's a call to action. So I use that, for trying to call for action, for change. It started way back in 2018. Yeah, we had a conversation, then it fizzled out, and we shot a documentary with the Dougle Center, and then one of the interviewees was a 13-year-old boy who was a father of a 1-year-old. I think he talked a lot of he talked about his story, and that moment right there, I knew we had to do something. So when Sylvia talked about wanting to do a film, I knew exactly what we would do, and it sparked a lot of, research, wanting to tell the story raw.
Yes. Hi everyone, I'm still very emotional. Man, anyway, so for me, in terms of experience, I'll speak about what inspired this. And this came from a conversation that we've been having a conversation with me and Dexter, just trying to figure out ways. And when I designed South Sasa as a campaign, I really wanted it to be disruptive. And the aim here was to really speak about things and let you give you that space to really express themselves, because we have very limited spaces to do that. They have very limited spaces to do that as young people. So I remember just thinking, and we were debating, we had many phone calls, and we're just thinking, if we go ahead and you tell this story from a girl's perspective, it's not going to be that story. We need to hear from the boy. For a very long time, it's been a girl's story, but it's important to understand what happens within a man, within a boy's mind when it comes to exploring sexuality, because it's a two-part. It's not just, and you hear Joyce at the end say, you're leaving this to me. It's like you don't understand what's going on, and that's exactly what happened. And so is that story, but we never really introspected from that perspective.
As an actor, I felt like I was experiencing something that I'm related to, because as you all know, the movie is reality. I mean, it's something that you have seen, heard, and maybe had even as a closest friend experience something of the sort. Now, of the many scripts that we get, most of them are fictional, and of the many scripts I've come across, maybe I would say this is the most reality one. So when I was playing the role, I wasn't playing the role as someone who has never had anyone close to me to such a situation. I was playing the role knowing that these things happen, they happen this way. And it's been very, very, very good to me, and also it made me reach other heights as an actor and other levels of execution as well.
I had a fantastic time filming this film. I think for me it was very interesting to play a role of someone as young as Joyce is in the film. So that was a very interesting challenge, and it was an interesting. It was just interesting to find a way to balance between Boy and Joyce, who is as young as she is. But generally, I had a fantastic experience putting myself into her shoes and actually being her. I truly felt, to some extent, the pain and the pain of someone going through that at such a young age.
Daki ni mtoto mtundu, but he just wants the best. He just wants the best. It's just that there's so much pressure in life. In his life, actually, you guys have just seen that the father is the father is the father of nations. Yeah, he's about to be the grandfather of the world. But we're really grateful, and I'm also very grateful to have played the role, as I said earlier. It posed a bit of challenges because I had to be in that headspace for some time. But thank you to the whole team. We worked together, and unity is strength. So I'm just grateful for that. Thank you.